with those people. Whereas their own partner who they were supposed to share their life with, unfortunately, that is not found. Okay, anyway, what I was saying is that just a normal marriage, one brother and his wife, they are happy in their marriage, they love one another. The other brother and his wife are living together just for the sake of living together. Ask anybody, what is the difference between these two relationships? A father has two sons. He calls his sons, he says, my children, I need a favor from you all. The one son says, daddy. The son says, daddy, I love you, whatever you ask me to do, I'll do. Which son will the father's special attention be turned to? Which son will have a special relationship with the father? Who will become the apple of the eye of the father? That child who has this love within him. Any relationship with love will prosper. Any relationship without love will fall down, it will collapse. We have a relationship with Allah. Allah is our sustainer, our creator, our nourisher, our provider. Allah has blessed us with this body. Allah has blessed us with this soul. Allah has blessed us with intelligence. Allah has given us such beautiful features. Allah has made us from human beings, whereas He could have made us an animal. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had blessed us with iman also. But our relationship with Allah will prosper when there is love. And when there is no love, unfortunately, then many a time deen has become just a set of laws. And deen is just rules and regulations. And then as a result of this here, our relationship with Allah deteriorates. Why? Not because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala steps away from us, but because we then start taking steps back. As long as we don't understand and realize that Islam is not just a set of rules, do's and don'ts. That I will tell my child, my boy, read namaz, and suddenly I expect it to happen. I'll tell my daughter, don't ever speak to boys, and I expect it will just happen like that. No, what is required from the outset is that there must be love. When Islam will be taught with love, when Islam will be understood with love, ask that husband who loves his wife, that his wife will make a request, my husband, please fulfill this request for me. He will go out of his way to fulfill the request of his wife. Why? Because he loves her. That another man who has no love, his wife will give him a phone call, and she'll say, why he's at work. She'll say, darling, I forgot to tell you, I needed tomatoes, potatoes. And he will take off with her. You don't have no understanding, no sense. Every time I go shopping, you forget to ask for potatoes, tomatoes. Now when I'm in business, I'm so busy, I have so much work. Now you decide to phone me as if that's the most important thing in the world. He'll take off with her. Why? No love. And 2 minutes later, there is another call from a certain lady from one company. He lift up the phone. She says, sorry, do I have you at a good time? He'll say, yes dear, what do you want? I have all the time in the world for you. There was no love with his wife, but for this woman here, all the time in the world he has. Here he will speak so sweetly and nicely. If she has to take 20 minutes, half an hour, but his wife so rudely, why? It's the difference of love. One man will perform 2 rakats of salah. Allah forgive me, may Allah bring reality in my heart. We perform 2 rakats of salah, but it is just 2 rakats of salah. I made Allahu Akbar in the beginning, I said Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And another man in his 2 rakats of salah, he is flying in Jannah. What was the difference? One man had love, one man never had love. Love is something which needs to be cultivated and learnt. If we will get the love of Allah, what we will get? Allah's help will be with us wherever we are, whatever we may be doing. Allah's special assistance will be with us. Why? Because Allah has been attained. What was required for Allah's love? Unfortunately, we have to cut it very short. What was required for Allah's love? We have a heart. This heart here needed to be pure. Take normal, ordinary municipal water. We have a visitor who has come to visit us. We have to fill water inside a glass. If the glass is dirty, not really dirty, maybe has some food marks on the outside. Just that alone will not allow us to present that to our guests. We will say, I want a clean glass. Why? The outside of the glass is dirty, not even the inside. Allah's love requires a clean heart. When a clean heart will be there, just like we cannot present municipal water in a dirty glass to somebody, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's love, which is so pure, will not come into a dirty heart. All that is required, clean the heart out and develop Allah's love. Allah's love is that which has to be learned, because Allah and all of His doings are in ghaib. We cannot see it. It is something we have to learn, and the etiquettes and the objective and the method of acquiring it we will have to learn. Very, very simply, I'll just tell you 3 things inshallah and then we'll end off. Do this every day. Every day make dhikr of Allah, but make it with love. When we say La ilaha illallah, think to myself, oh Allah, there is no beloved to me. You are the true soul beloved. Think. Second thing, every day do this here. Think of one favor of Allah. And thank Allah for it. Allah, you've been so kind to me. You made me a human being. Just 1 second. It will take you just a short period of time, 2-3 seconds. Just think of one favor. Oh Allah, you're so kind. So many people have not been blessed with this ni'mat, whatever ni'mat it might be. You made me a human being. You made me a mu'min. You made me in the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You gave me good health. You gave me parents. You gave me shelter over my head. You gave me food to eat. You allowed my body limbs to work. One ni'mat of Allah. Third thing, do this. It was the desire of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he passed it on to us. It was the dua of Dawood alayhi salam and the dua of our beloved Nabi. Make dua to Allah every day. And say, oh Allah, please bless me with your love. Any person who has a desire, Allah will not leave him without fulfilling that desire, especially a desire like this. Every day, we wake up in the middle of the night, our eyes open. At that moment, just say, oh Allah, your love is my only objective. We wake up in the morning, oh Allah, today my life is going to be spent for your love, to acquire your love. We perform 2 rakats of salah, we're going to say, oh Allah, I'm going to perform this 2 rakats because I love you. Whatever we do in life, do it out of love. Speak to Allah, ask Allah for His love, and make an intention in all our good actions that we are doing it out of the love of Allah. And one last thing, learn Allah's love. For this reason we came here tonight, inshallah, in Masjid al-Salam. Our respected Ustad, Moulana Abdul Ishaq, Damat Barakatuhu, will be speaking about this aspect, that how to purify the heart and how to acquire this love of Allah. It's a very, very important subject, something which we are totally negligent about, because of which we find deterioration in our deen. We request everyone after Maghrib Salah, please avail yourself. Inshallah, you will benefit very, very greatly. The second thing is, inshallah, next month, on the 12th, 13th and 14th of Jumad al-Ukhra, which corresponds to, if I remember correctly, 6th, 7th and 8th of February, there will be an Islahi Jalsa being held in Darul Uloom Azadfal on this very theme and subject. So we request all brothers, please participate in this year. Many ulama will be coming, delivering different discourses on this subject here, which is so important, and unfortunately, which we are so negligent regarding. Please come to the program, we will benefit very, very greatly. Come not only ourselves, bring friends, bring others, bring the youngsters. There will be a special youth program which will be held on Saturday morning and afternoon. The entire program, very, very beneficial. Alhamdulillah, many a time we have heard amazing, amazing remarks regarding the people who had come and the benefit they had taken. We request everyone, please participate. It will be just our honor, and inshallah you will benefit very, very greatly. Jazakumullah.
Few minutes for sunnah.